14 vitamins that help reduce insulin resistance and reverse diabetes. Older people can have difficulty absorbing nutrients from food due to age-related changes in their digestive system and other physiological factors. These changes can reduce the efficiency of nutrient absorption, potentially leading to deficiencies. Your body's ability to respond to insulin properly is crucial for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. When this system breaks down, you develop insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes and other serious health problems. But research shows that certain vitamins can help your body become more sensitive to insulin again. Scientists have discovered that specific vitamins work in powerful ways to improve how your cells respond to this important hormone. 1. Riboflavin, the energy booster that fights inflammation. Riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2, plays a vital role in keeping your cells healthy and reducing inflammation. B2 is naturally found in a variety of foods, including animal products like meat, fish, and dairy, as well as some plant-based foods like fortified grains, leafy greens, and nuts. Cooking methods can affect riboflavin content, with boiling potentially causing a greater loss compared to steaming or microwaving. When your body doesn't get enough riboflavin, bad things start happening inside your fat cells. Research shows that riboflavin deficiency makes fat cells produce 43% more harmful free radicals. These dangerous molecules damage your cells and make insulin resistance worse. Scientists studied fat cells in the laboratory and found something interesting. When these cells didn't have enough riboflavin, they started releasing more inflammatory substances. The cells produced higher levels of TNF-alpha and IL-6, two proteins that cause inflammation throughout your body. But that's not all. The deficient cells also made more leptin, a hormone that can interfere with insulin when levels get too high. The good news is that getting enough riboflavin helps prevent this cascade of problems. Your fat cells stay healthier, produce fewer inflammatory chemicals, and work better with insulin. This vitamin works by supporting the energy-making factories inside your cells, helping them function properly and respond to insulin signals. Some of the best food sources of vitamin B2 include whole grains, like brown rice and oatmeal, nuts, beans, and lentils, as well as fortified breakfast cereals, fish, meat, and dairy. 2. Pantothenate, the fat-burning vitamin. Pantothenate, or vitamin B5, has shown remarkable abilities to fight obesity and improve insulin sensitivity. Researchers tested this vitamin on mice fed a high-fat diet and discovered impressive results. The mice that received pantothenate treatment had significantly less body fat and better blood sugar control. This vitamin works by activating your brown fat tissue, which burns calories to produce heat. When scientists gave pantothenate to the mice, their brown fat became much more active. The treatment also helped create new brown fat cells from regular white fat cells, a process that increases your body's ability to burn energy. The pantothenate also showed major improvements in glucose tolerance tests. Their blood sugar levels stayed more stable after eating, and their insulin levels were significantly lower. This suggests that pantothenate helps your body use insulin more efficiently, reducing the amount needed to control blood sugar. Good sources include seafood, organ meats, eggs, milk, and some vegetables like mushrooms, avocados, and broccoli. Whole grains like whole wheat, brown rice, and oats are also good sources, as are peanuts, sunflower seeds, chickpeas, beef, and poultry. 3. Biotin, the cellular energy manager, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin deficiency creates a fascinating effect on insulin sensitivity. Biotin-rich foods include egg yolks, organ meats, like liver, nuts, almonds, walnuts, seeds, sunflower, sesame, legumes, peas, beans, lentils, sweet potatoes, and nutritional yeast. Some vegetables like broccoli and spinach also contain biotin, as do avocados and bananas. Research showed that biotin-deficient rats needed much more glucose infused to maintain normal blood sugar levels during the test. This proves that their bodies were using glucose much more efficiently. The biotin-deficient rats had lower cellular energy levels, which activated a protein called AMPK. This protein works like an energy sensor in your cells. When AMPK gets activated, it tells your cells to move more glucose transporters to their surface, allowing more sugar to enter the cells without needing as much insulin. In muscle cells grown in the laboratory, biotin deficiency increased glucose uptake by more than twofold. The cells acted as if they had received insulin, even when no insulin was present. This shows that biotin deficiency creates an insulin-independent pathway for glucose uptake that can improve insulin sensitivity. We need more research to confirm this anomaly. 4. Vitamin D, the hormone regulator. Vitamin D has powerful effects on insulin resistance, according to a large analysis of multiple studies. But get it from morning sunlight as far as possible to avoid UV exposure. In cold countries, the amount of UV in sunlight is less in winter. Researchers looked at data from 18 clinical trials and 20 observational studies involving over 12,000 people total. The results show clear benefits for people with diabetes who take vitamin D supplements. People with diabetes who took vitamin D supplements showed significant improvements in several key measurements. Their insulin levels decreased, their blood glucose levels dropped, and their insulin resistance scores improved substantially. HOMA-IR is a measurement that doctors use to assess insulin resistance, and lower scores mean better insulin sensitivity. The correlation analysis revealed negative relationships between vitamin D levels and markers of insulin resistance. This means that as vitamin D levels go up, insulin resistance tends to go down. The effect size was meaningful across thousands of participants, suggesting that vitamin D plays an important role in glucose metabolism. Vitamin D works by influencing how your cells respond to insulin signals. It helps regulate the genes involved in glucose metabolism and may improve the function of insulin-producing cells in your pancreas. Getting adequate vitamin D through sunlight exposure, food, or supplements could help improve your body's insulin sensitivity. Foods naturally rich in vitamin D include oily fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, as well as egg yolks and beef liver. Additionally, some foods may be fortified with vitamin D. Mushrooms and eggs exposed to UV light are another source of vitamin D5. Vitamin A, the diabetes prevention vitamin. A large study following over 17,000 Chinese adults for 11 years found that vitamin A intake can reduce diabetes risk. During the study period, 1,050 people developed diabetes. But those who ate the most vitamin A had significantly lower chances of developing the disease. Men in the highest vitamin A intake group had a 31% lower risk of developing diabetes compared to those with the lowest intake. Women saw even better results, with a 37% lower diabetes risk in the highest intake group. These results remain significant even after accounting for other factors that affect diabetes risk. The study looked at different forms of vitamin A, including beta-carotene and retinol. Both forms showed protective effects against diabetes development. Beta-carotene, found in orange and yellow vegetables, reduced diabetes risk by 29% in the highest intake group. Retinol, the active form of vitamin A found in animal products, also showed protective benefits. Vitamin A works by supporting proper cell function and reducing inflammation. It helps maintain healthy blood vessels and may improve how your body processes glucose. The vitamin also supports immune system function, which can help reduce the chronic inflammation associated with insulin resistance. Vitamin A-rich foods include carrots, sweet potatoes, leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, and orange and yellow fruits and vegetables like cantaloupe and papayas. Beta-carotene is primarily found in plant-based foods, not animal-based foods. They get converted to vitamin A in the body as required. Wait, there is more, but do not forget to hit the like button if you think this video is useful. Some animal products like eggs, liver, and dairy do contain vitamin A. Animal products like liver, fish, eggs, and dairy products are also good sources of vitamin A. Excess vitamin A can be harmful, but not beta-carotene. 6. Vitamin B1, the glucose metabolism supporter. Thiamine, or vitamin B1, is essential for proper glucose metabolism. This vitamin helps your cells convert glucose into energy through a process that requires several thiamine-dependent enzymes. When you don't get enough thiamine, your cells can't process glucose efficiently, which can lead to insulin resistance. Vitamin B1 is found in a variety of foods, including legumes like beans, lentils, fish, and pork. Research shows that people with diabetes often have lower thiamine levels than healthy individuals. This deficiency can make blood sugar control more difficult and may contribute to diabetes complications. Thiamine supplements have been shown to improve glucose metabolism in some studies. The vitamin works by supporting the activity of enzymes involved in glucose breakdown. These enzymes help your cells extract energy from glucose, reducing the amount of sugar that stays in your bloodstream. Better glucose utilization means your pancreas doesn't need to produce as much insulin to maintain normal blood sugar levels. 7. Vitamin B3, the cholesterol and glucose balancer. Niacin, also called vitamin B3, has well-documented effects on metabolism. This vitamin can improve insulin sensitivity while also affecting cholesterol levels. Some forms of niacin have been used as medications to treat high cholesterol and metabolic disorders. Studies show that niacin can improve glucose tolerance in some people, though the effects can vary. Foods rich in vitamin B3 include liver, poultry, chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, tuna, meat, beef, pork, whole grains, brown rice, nuts, peanuts, seeds, legumes, and certain vegetables like mushrooms and avocados. The vitamin works by influencing how your liver processes fats and carbohydrates. It can increase insulin sensitivity in muscle and fat tissue, helping these organs respond better to insulin signals. But niacin can also have complex effects on blood sugar. In some cases, high doses might temporarily worsen glucose control before improving it. This is why it's important to work with a healthcare provider when using niacin supplements, especially if you have diabetes or pre-diabetes. 8. Vitamin B6, the protein metabolism helper. Pyridoxine, or vitamin B6, plays important roles in protein and carbohydrate metabolism. This vitamin helps your body process amino acids and is involved in the production of neurotransmitters that affect appetite and metabolism. Adequate B6 levels may help improve insulin sensitivity through several mechanisms. Research suggests that B6 deficiency can impair glucose tolerance and insulin action. The vitamin is needed for proper function of enzymes involved in glucose metabolism. It also helps regulate inflammatory processes that can interfere with insulin signaling. B6 works closely with other B vitamins to support healthy metabolism. Vitamin B6 is readily available in a variety of foods, both animal and plant-based. It helps your body make important compounds needed for energy production and cellular communication. Excellent sources of B6 include poultry, fish, like tuna and salmon, organ meats, and starchy vegetables like potatoes. Fruits, especially bananas, chickpeas. Getting enough B6 through diet or supplements may help maintain healthy insulin function and blood sugar control. Be aware of the glucose spikes caused by potatoes, bananas, and similar foods. 9. Vitamin B12, the nerve and metabolism protector. Cobalamin, or vitamin B12, is crucial for nerve function and DNA synthesis. Vitamin B12 is naturally found in foods of animal origin, including meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Fortified breakfast cereals, plant milks, and meat substitute products are also good sources. If you are vegetarian or vegan, you may need to supplement your diet with vitamin B12 or rely on fortified foods to ensure adequate intake. This vitamin also plays important roles in metabolism that can affect insulin sensitivity. B12 deficiency is common, especially in older adults and people following vegetarian diets. Some studies suggest that B12 deficiency may be associated with insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction. The vitamin is needed for proper fat and carbohydrate metabolism. It also helps maintain healthy nerve function, which is important for detecting and responding to insulin signals. 10. B12 works with other B vitamins in metabolic pathways that affect energy production. Adequate levels help ensure that your cells can respond properly to hormonal signals like insulin. People at risk for B12 deficiency may benefit from supplements to support healthy metabolism. 11. Vitamin C, the antioxidant protector. Ascorbic acid, or vitamin C, is a powerful antioxidant that may help improve insulin sensitivity. This vitamin protects cells from damage caused by free radicals, which can interfere with insulin signaling. Studies show that people with diabetes often have lower vitamin C levels than healthy individuals. Research suggests that vitamin C supplements may help improve glucose control in some people with diabetes. The vitamin works by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which can contribute to insulin resistance. It also supports healthy blood vessel function, which is important for glucose delivery to tissues. Vitamin C helps maintain the health of insulin-producing cells in your pancreas. It protects these delicate cells from damage and may help them function more efficiently. Getting adequate vitamin C through fruits and vegetables or supplements could support healthy insulin function. 12. Vitamin E, the membrane protector. Alpha-tocopherol, or vitamin E, is another antioxidant vitamin that may benefit insulin sensitivity. Foods rich in vitamin E include nuts, almonds, peanuts, hazelnuts, seeds, sunflower seeds, wheat germ, vegetable oils, safflower, sunflower, wheat germ, and some fruits and vegetables, avocado, spinach, red bell peppers. This vitamin protects cell membranes from damage, which is important for proper insulin signaling. When cell membranes are damaged, they can't respond to insulin as effectively. Some studies have found that vitamin E supplements can improve insulin sensitivity in people with diabetes or metabolic syndrome. The vitamin works by reducing inflammation and protecting cells from oxidative damage. It may also help improve blood flow, which is important for glucose delivery to tissues. Vitamin E supports the health of insulin receptors on cell surfaces. These receptors need to function properly for cells to respond to insulin signals. By protecting cell membranes and reducing inflammation, vitamin E may help maintain healthy insulin sensitivity. 13. Folate, the DNA and metabolism supporter. Folate-rich foods include dark green leafy vegetables, legumes, citrus fruits, fortified grains, and some nuts and seeds. Spinach, asparagus, and broccoli are particularly good sources of folate. Folic acid, or folate, is essential for DNA synthesis and cell division. This vitamin also plays important roles in metabolism that can affect insulin sensitivity. Folate works closely with other B vitamins to support healthy metabolic function. Research suggests that adequate folate levels may help improve glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity. The vitamin is involved in pathways that affect how your body processes carbohydrates and fats. Folate deficiency can impair these metabolic processes and may contribute to insulin resistance. Also known as a lack of vitamin B9, can lead to various other health problems, particularly anemia, where red blood cells are abnormally large and don't function correctly. Symptoms can include fatigue, weakness, mouth sores, and neurological issues. It's often caused by an inadequate diet, certain medical conditions, or medications. Pregnant women need to increase folate. A deficiency can increase the risk of neural tube defects in the baby. Folate supports the production of important compounds needed for cellular energy production. It also helps regulate gene expression, which can affect how your cells respond to insulin. Getting enough folate through leafy green vegetables or supplements may help support healthy insulin function. 14. Vitamin K plays a crucial role in blood clotting, bone health, and overall well-being. It's essential for the body to produce prothrombin, a protein vital for blood clotting and bone metabolism. In addition to these core functions, vitamin K may also contribute to cognitive health and heart health. Green leafy vegetables are the best source of vitamin K. Minerals and other. In addition to those vitamins, you may need to make sure you get an adequate amount of magnesium, chromium, alpha-lipoic acid, zinc, omega-3, selenium and vanadium as well. These vitamins work together in complex ways to support healthy metabolism and insulin sensitivity. While each vitamin has specific roles, they often work as a team to maintain proper cellular function. Getting adequate amounts of all these vitamins through a balanced diet or appropriate supplements may help reduce insulin resistance and support healthy blood sugar control. But remember that vitamins work best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle that includes regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep. Do not forget to click the like button and subscribe. On the screen, you see an essential video for you. Thanks very much for watching this video. References are in the comments section. See you in the next video.